Hello beautiful souls, my name is Jackie Lane from peachyhealth.co.uk. I empower women to live juicier lives by choosing self-love on all levels. Today I'm going to, ask some questions and tell you some things about my aura. And yeah, I posted a little thing in Teal Tribe on Facebook because I'm quite curious about this, and I had a couple of responses, but nothing that really 100% answered my questions, definitely. So I'm assuming this is something that maybe it's quite individual, or maybe not many people know the actual answers to it. So here goes. Okay, I know that I have a crystal aura, and I know this because I've been told by two separate people that I have a crystal aura, predominantly crystal aura, so obviously it can change colour or whatever, but I am predominantly crystal aura, have a crystal aura. And when I found this out, it really helped me to understand myself better, because one of the traits of crystal auras is that you absorb the colours of other people's auras. So if I'm with somebody, I'll be absorbing their aura colour, and that can change my personality to an extent. I can take on the characteristics of that aura, and this used to really bother me because when I was younger I used to feel like, oh, I'm not my own person, and I used to feel like, oh, the way I speak changes so much depending on who I'm with. I know everybody does it a little bit, but I used to do it really so much, and it's something that I guess it still bothers me a little bit, but now I feel way more accepting and allowing of it, and actually it comes in very useful in my practice, because I have consultations with people and I can feel their energy and feel their vibe a lot quicker than maybe some other people. But another thing that I do find with this is that because I'm quite empathic, this really isn't maybe to do with crystal auras, but this is just to do with being empathic. If someone is feeling a tiny little bit negative, I'll feel like they're in the worst mood ever. And me and my boyfriend and I have established that this is what happens. And I do believe being a crystal, or having a crystal aura, does actually enhance those empathic abilities. And when crystals are out of balance, that is me to a T, put it that way. So if you want to find out a little bit about me, then just look up crystal auras and our characteristics, and look at crystal auras out of balance, or negative side of crystal auras, or whatever. That is me. I have done quite a lot of research into crystal children, and these children are coming in or with autism or with ADHD and things like that, and they have an innate knowing of the universe and other worldly things, and they know about energy and stuff like that. I was under the impression that if you have a crystal aura, that makes you a crystal child. So I'm just wondering if that is the case, because can you be a crystal child yet have a different colour, a different predominant aura? Or does crystal aura mean you are one of those source streams of the crystal children, if you see what I mean? I know it's a bit confusing and it's really hard to explain what I mean, and I appreciate the people that have responded to me on Facebook, because their answers sort of delved a bit deeper for me, and I can understand on different levels and people's different perspectives. But I just want to know. So it doesn't make a huge difference to me either way, but obviously I always think it's important to know yourself, and I'm fascinated. Of course I'm going to want to know what colour my aura is, and am I a crystal child? Does that make me a star seed? Of course I'm going to want to know that. Who wouldn't want to know that? If you've had the kind of experiences I've had, and you had the kind of feelings and things within you since you're a child that I have, then of course you're going to want to explore that and find out. And so I don't understand why people say, oh, you know, why do you need to know, or whatever. Like, I don't need to know, but I desire to know, because I want to understand myself better. And my intuition tells me that yes, a crystal aura is of the same wave of source as the crystal children, and perhaps my upbringing has meant that I haven't been able to tap into these things until now, and now slowly things are coming back to me and I'm learning how to use it better. But obviously, like, I'd love to know, and I'd love to be able to work with someone closely, like, that knows about this stuff and knows about being empathic and knows about having a crystal aura, so that I can use these things for my benefit and for other people's benefit. Because right now sometimes things are overwhelming to me, I don't know what's going on, I feel crazy, and yeah, sometimes it can be overwhelming, and sometimes it can send me on a downer because I don't understand myself. And so I want to know really a bit more about this, just so other things can make sense. Like when I read up on crystal auras, it made sense to me why I am a chameleon. What I'm saying is, it makes sense to me that I am a crystal, that I have a crystal aura, and I'm just wondering, if I have a crystal aura, does that make me a crystal child? And if you're a crystal child, does that mean that you are a starseed, as in, you know, there's different types of starseeds, and people get confused. There's everybody's a starseed effectively, because if you believe in reincarnation, then obviously you've been on other planets or whatever. So effectively, of course, we're all starseeds. But I'm talking about starseeds that either are aware that they have two perspectives, so they're aware that they are human, but they're projecting down as human, and also they are an entity, either physical, with a physical body or not. So that's one way of a starseed. Another way of a starseed, I believe, is a entity that has decided to come down as and incarnate as a human. Yeah, so are crystal children are they all starseeds or not? And yeah, I just want to know more about it. So if anybody has any links or anybody that I can connect with, and I'm really grateful for some of the replies I had already and people connecting me with people. Thank you so much for that, I really appreciate it. I'm just putting this out there just to see if there's any more people that can help me and enlighten me and maybe tell me a bit more about myself, really. It sounds so self-absorbed, but I really do believe that it benefits everybody else for me to know myself, because the more I know myself, the more I can help other people, the more I feel like good in myself, the more I can help other people, and the more I can utilise the things that I am learning for the greater good of everybody. So for me, it's not just about me, although yes, I'm very, very interested, but it is actually about the work that I can do in the world and the help I can give people, and then maybe I can help people who are confused about these things in the future. So if anybody is out there who knows about this stuff and can help me, any responses are welcome. And I know to some people this probably sounds utterly insane, and there's probably quite a lot of my friends that don't even know this side of me, but whatever, I'm just coming out of the closet here. Yeah, so just link me with anybody and leave your comments below, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have a healthy day, and remember to keep it juicy.